Hello guys and welcome. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make thumbnails for YouTube videos inside Photoshop. So thumbnails, they're like one of the most important things when making an actual video. They're the first thing that everyone sees, so I'd say they're definitely up there with the most important things, like along with the title and the tags and all that. But anyway, this is inside Photoshop, so if you don't have Photoshop, I will do another tutorial letting you know how to do thumbnails with a different software, but for now we're just going to be covering Photoshop. So first of all you want to do is go File, New, make sure it is 920 by 1080, make sure that is pixels as well. This is going to set up the resolution for you. The resolution, keep that keep the RGB color, and then make sure that is also transparent. Once you've done that, click OK, and you're good to go. So that will be the basis. So next, File, and then Place. Here is where you want to have a background. So let me just find a background to use. So where would it be? It'd be in graphics. Let me find one that I had before. I found a pretty cool one. I think this was it. I think this one, yeah. I think this looks quite cool. It's quite like it's quite clean, quite edgy. So I think I'm gonna use this one for this video. Anyway, so once you've got that, you might have to resize it. So hold Shift and then go like that, and make sure that it covers the whole thing. And then once you've done that, good. There we go. Click Enter. So looks a bit boring, so we're gonna the background. So I think we're gonna add a picture, but like yeah. So I'll show you as we go along. But this is how sort of I make my thumbnail. So we're just gonna go through it like this. So we go Place again, add Photoshop, and then Control to move that about. But it's already a pretty good size. But again, if you want to resize any overlays that you put in, Shift, and then move it up and down like that. But we're gonna keep it about there. So that looks pretty cool. And then we're going to make the opacity a bit less. So we're going to go here and put it to about there. So you can still see it, but it's not like in your face. It's not too standing out. But and then again, we're going to add another overlay. Now this is what I like to do with a lot of my thumbnails. So so you've got the normal background, but then I add another background over it to make the background stand out even more. So what we're going to do, again, File, Place, and then this one I think looks pretty cool. So we're going to go this. See, it's not like fully sized, so Shift, hold that, put it down there a bit, and then Shift, move that, Place with Enter. But again, as you can see, it's completely covered the other one. So all we're going to do is go instead, see where the normal is, click to Soft Light, and then see how it blends in. And then without it, it makes it a bit brighter, a bit more colourful. You can see the little dots here. I think that looks quite cool. So yeah, to get all these backgrounds, by the way, just go to Google Images and type in cool background, cool blue backgrounds, whatever. Just try and get a cool background, and there we go. So that's the basis of the background sorted for the moment. And now we're going to go to the text. The text definitely is important. Obviously, that's like when you're in a thumbnail, you don't want to have you don't want too much text. I'd say no more than about 4 words, 4 or 5 words, because if you've got a whole bloody essay on your page, no one's gonna be bothered to read it. So anyway, let's go to what do we want to say? How to make actually no. Let's go to do we want thumbnail? No, we're going how to make. Yeah, how to make and then we'll drag this here. That's a bit too big, so we're gonna change it to what should we change it to? About 230 maybe. That should be. Is that still too big? Change it to 220. There we go. How to make a. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we want to add another one. Change this to actually Nexa Bold. These are 2 good fonts, by the way, Nexa Light and Nexa Bold. So if you do want to use them, they are free. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. There we go. Let's change that to 250. 250. And hopefully that will. Yeah, that sort of lines up. Wait, I think I've still got what's it called? Yeah, see, like, look, this spaces out the text. So I've done this before, so it sort of presets it. But if you do, like, originally, if you put in text, it'll be exactly like that. But if you want to space out a bit and make it sort of line up with the word below or word above, all you have to do, triple click to do that, Control T, and then bring up this. And then this VA, you do it, change it. So say if I want to do 25, it will make it a bit wider again. And then 50, make it even wider. I think we're going to... Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. So, oh, Jesus. Get rid of that. So click back onto the thumbnail, and then we'll move that down here. And then we'll do this. And to move it, by the way, just click Control, and then you can move it anywhere you want on the page. So line that up. That looks about right. Okay, now to actually sort of mess around with the writing. So now it's just plain, it's white, it's boring. Now we want to make it a bit more colourful. So I'm going to change this to a nice blue colour. So let's say that. That looks pretty good, I'd say. So leave that there. We're going to leave the other one white. Yeah, I think we're going to leave the other one white, but we're going to also add some blending options. So you right click, blending options, and then here are all your blending options, which are pretty much what makes your writing like interesting. So you can go, what do we want? We want this, and this. These are like the set ones that I have for all my writing that I put on thumbnails. Just the bevel and emboss, the stroke and the drop shadow, and then also the gradient overlay, which we're gonna put the opacity to about 35. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it about 35. And then to the how to make, we're gonna go to blending option again. This, and this. I'm going to leave that for now. And I think that looks pretty cool, to be honest, that thumbnail. But also we're going to add a bit more of shading. So it looks cool. Again, I really like the picture in the background and the two overlays. But also going to add some... yeah, we're going to add a bit more shading. So we're going to have to do that, add a new layer, and then go to our brush tool. And then make sure this is on about 1,300, 200. So we're going to actually 1,250 we'll put it at. And we want it to be black, okay. And then to just go under it here and just sort of go like this. Go like that. There we go. So obviously it's you can't see the writing now. So what we're going to have to do is move this to under the writing and then change the opacity to about, I'd say 85 maybe? Yeah, that looks pretty cool, I'd say. And then keep on the layer one and then change this to white. And then add a bit there. That looks cool. That looks sick. I think that looks really good, actually. So then if you get rid of that, it looks a bit more boring. That makes it look a lot more professional, a lot cooler. And there we go. So that was literally just a really quick run through of how I make my tutorials. Hope you guys found it helpful. If you want me to make a more advanced tutorial on anything, or even a simple tutorial, like I said, I'll make one on how to make thumbnails without Photoshop, but that was pretty much the basics. The background, the text, that's all you really need to make decent thumbnails for YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.